Hello, Mary.
Hi,
I
Vernon.
okay. I understand that you had an experience maybe a while back about when you went to the courthouse in regards to your attempt to exercise your rights under the Courts of Justice Act when it comes to recording. Can you tell me about what your experience was when you went to the courthouse?
And when I got to the courthouse, I thought um, that I would be protecting myself and brought a recorder. When I went through the security lineup, I put my purse down in the bin. I put my phone down, and there was a security officer that was checking things. We went into my purse. He pulled out this little device and he said, "What is this?" I said, "It's a recorder." He says, "You can't bring recording devices into the court." I said, "No, I can." And I was told by my lawyer I could. So he proceeded to check the inside of the recorder, and he actually pulled out the tape. He pulled out the batteries. He handed me the tape, he handed me the recorder, and kept the batteries. So I
Okay.
went into the courtroom with no batteries in my recorder. And
So,
he also told me that if I got caught, that I would go to prison.
oh, really? So you
Yeah,
were actually threatened if you were to exercise your rights.
I was.
Before you went to the court, were you aware of the Courts of Justice Act that permitted that?
That permitted
Yeah,
cameras in the
recording,
court?
audio recording of your hearing.
Yes. I asked because I am disabled and I had problems with head trauma, and I wanted to make sure I heard everything properly and that I could use a video recorder. And I was told yes by my lawyer.
You mean an audio recorder?
An audio recorder. Yes, my
Yeah,
recorder, what I just showed you.
yeah. Now, did you ever, when you left the court, did the officer ever tell you where you could come and get your batteries back?
No, he didn't.
Okay. Did you ever get your batteries back?
No, I didn't.
Okay. Um, what what was the kind of the demeanor of the officer at the security? Do you feel that was he did it appear like maybe he was thinking he was doing his job? Do you think he believed what he was doing, or do you think he was a bit of a bully, or what do you think his demeanor was?
I think he was trying to pull a power trip over me because I argued the fact that we are allowed, and I was told I could bring my recorder. And he was very arrogant and pointed at a sign that said no recording devices in the courthouse. That was by the door.
Oh, and so that was by the door after you entered the courthouse?
Yes, I turned
Oh,
around and saw it after when he pointed to it.
okay. You're saying that you know otherwise, I guess, because under sections 136 2B of the Courts of Justice Act, you are allowed to audio record in the courtroom as long as it's your own hearing.
Right.
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you have any other, do you think, in regards to the issue of recording, you said you're a disabled person and the recording was to help you take notes, is that correct?
Yes.
Yeah. Do you believe that based on your circumstances and maybe any other experiences you've had in court, do you believe that having actual cameras in the courtroom would be better than bringing a having to bring your own audio recording device in?
Yes, I believe having a camera in the court could record reactions. It could record any kind of movement in our testimonies or the opposing people. It would capture all in clarity.
Now, as a Canadian, do you believe that having cameras in the courtroom would increase your confidence in the court system?
Yes, it would.
Okay. And would you be willing to participate in efforts for Canadians to accomplish that?
Absolutely. I wouldn't
Okay.
be here 19 years later,
Yeah.
still fighting.
Okay. Well, that's all we wanted to get at this interview, is just to find out about that experience at the courthouse. So I'm going to, unless you've got a particular question you want to ask me, I'll just end our interview here. Are you fine?
How would a person go about taking their recorder into the courtroom today, knowing what I went through?
Well, certainly that may be a interview for another day, and
Okay.
we can talk about that. But I'll talk to you about that later on. And but I just wanted to focus on what happened to you that day.
Okay.